Preparing. Yep. Hey, everybody. Hi, guys. Not sure if you can hear me yet. I'm just getting ready for my live setup here on Facebook. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can see myself so I can also see your comments. The first awkward minute of Levy. Here we go. I can see myself. Woo! That means I can also see your comments, guys. So that's awesome. All right. So, hello, everybody. Hope you're having a happy Thanksgiving weekend. If you're in Toronto, in Canada, or anywhere where we celebrate Thanksgiving this weekend, hope you're having an amazing holiday, spending it with your loved ones and being thankful and grateful for all the blessings in your life. So I know I'm really blessed to have an amazing family, an amazing partner, and who have supported me through everything. And thank you guys just for being there for everyone. And thank you guys. I'm so happy to have such an awesome fan base who share with me and their love of music, no matter how crazy and wacky. Really, really glad to have you guys all here. Hi, Harry. How are you? So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy long weekend. Hope you enjoy your time. Meanwhile, I have been away for the past 2 weeks, I know, and I'm sorry about that. Well, I'm not sorry because I was doing something that's really important too. There was a wedding, beautiful, beautiful wedding. And then last week I was in the woods, taking some time to myself. And basically, there was not enough connection for us to have a live stream. Uh-oh. That happens. And today I feel like I pulled my shoulder tendons from traveling and doing a lot of heavy lifting, but that's okay. It will go away. I'm just going to give it a rest. The funny thing is, I can still play. Playing is easy. But when I put some extra weight on my backpack, yeah, that's kind of what did it. But I'll be okay. Don't worry, guys. So, why don't we go over some of the songs that you probably already forgot about? Because I have been away. So why don't we do Obsidian from my new upcoming album? And this is the first version of it. So there will be more that I'm working with on my with my new producer Michael Kondakov, and we're gonna put together some really cool tracks for you guys. So I look forward to sharing that with you soon. So here is Obsidian. Sorry, there was a little balance issue here. It was like buzzing, buzzing. So I'm not sure if that comes through on your side of things, but let's try it again. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. So that's Obsidian. You probably heard it before. For those of you who are just joining us in our lives, who are new to my tribe recently, welcome and thanks for being here. It's always great to be sharing my music with new people. And I hope you enjoy it here. Hope you enjoy the experience on the page. So I have to remind you guys again, because my shoulders are not doing so great today. And I'm not moving as much as I normally do. It's like right here. I'm pretty sure it's a tendon. It's yeah, because it's this kind of like slow pain. You know, when you're not doing anything, you're just sitting there and it starts to like ache slowly. That's a tendon pain. I've had that before. So we don't want to develop any kind of tendonitis, do we? No. It's actually the worst probably musician could have. Well, generally people get them in their elbows and fingers and things that they tense when they play. My shoulder is usually fine. Like it's no problem, honestly. I've had great teachers who have showed me how to do posture so that I do not hurt myself over time. This was from carrying my equipment yesterday. Sorry that happens, but it's okay. Actually, yesterday was really fun. I got to have my first session with Gary Diggins on music, mindfulness, improvisation, and we did lots of cool, fun stuff in that. Kind of made me feel like I'm back at school in my sessions with Casey Sokol, Matt Bruvik, David Mott. Casey's class was amazing. So Casey Sokol is an expert on improvisation and contemporary musicianship. So when I took that class, it was just fascinating. It's not just fascinating, it's changed my life. It's changed the way I practice music. So if any of you guys have a chance to study with him, he's retired now, but yeah. And if you're any of his private students or something like that. So Gary's fantastic too. So yesterday we did so much cool stuff. We played on just about every drum, percussion, and instrument we could find in his studio. And it was really great to be able to sort of like, explore new sound. And yeah, so this is going to be really helpful for finishing my album, for completing the writing process. And then later, when we get to the recording stage, we're of course going to get more hands-on with, producing unique sounds for that particular track for each song on the album. So, hey, thank you guys for sticking around. Sorry, I'm doing that. It might be annoying, I know, but it's just, yeah, it's something really weird with my shoulder today. So thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you for following me on this journey of creating my new album, Obsidian. I really hope you enjoy it. Meanwhile, let's listen to another song, right? Here's Turquoise. Thank you guys. Thanks for staying tuned. So I hope you enjoyed that. This is Turquoise, as originally created by me with my demo track, with my equipment, with all of the cheap stuff I could do. Meanwhile, Michael's working on a really quality track for that one. And if you are in my Patreon, then you have already seen it. You've already heard me play to it. I did a little jam session in my practice room at work before my students came in, and I shared that on Patreon. So all of the new stuff that hasn't been released yet is on my Patreon. And I've yesterday just posted a video of me playing to Amethyst, which is another cool song that Michael has already created a little pre-production track for. So I'm really excited to share that with you. And you get a full replay if you're in my Patreon for as low as like $3 a month, right? So go ahead, check it out, you guys, for $3 a month plus tax, because they charge tax now. Sorry, it's not something I can do. It's an international thing now. So $3 plus tax, less than a cup of coffee. You get access to all the new songs, all the replays, and my wedding show that I did when we got married, and full half an hour replay. You get that too. So if you're in my Patreon, you'll be getting all these extra things. And I'm really excited to see you there and talk to you through there, because I do post some things and some personal messages that I don't post anywhere else on my Patreon. Thank you guys for being there. Thank you to all of my amazing supporters. So excited to be sharing that close, intimate connection with you guys. So yay. Why don't we do one more song? But before we do, last week and this week, I have been actually working on something in my life, as in prioritizing things and also letting things slide sometimes, because it's really hard for me to do. Like, I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist, but I definitely have to have my stuff together. I need to know that I have a plan every time I go somewhere. So this past weekend, I was in the woods, and obviously there wasn't enough reception. There wasn't even enough reception for me to have a little online lesson with my students. So we managed by going far outside and finding a place outside the house where Wi-Fi was kind of better, and I couldn't use my piano, so I could only use my phone because my computer was not handling the lack of internet very well. And my phone, on the other hand, was actually pretty good. So yeah, we were able to have a class, but without any instruments, just like online apps and stuff. So that's possible. If we really have to do that, that's still possible. And then my live stream, of course, didn't come through as I planned. So there wasn't enough sound for the drum to be heard and audible and properly like it's supposed to be. So what I did is I recorded it on my phone and I reposted it for you guys on my YouTube. So please go check out that video in there. Facebook has been acting strange all week. So that's another level of stress that it didn't let me post videos directly to Facebook or anything at all directly to Facebook. It's been fixed now, but I know a lot of people in businesses have been affected by it. So that day that it wasn't working and following couple more days after that was kind of stressful just because I couldn't get to you the video that I wanted to get to you guys. But that's okay. I think it's now fixed, and I've posted multiple reminders about it here on our Facebook. And if you're watching on YouTube, hey guys, if you're watching on YouTube, that's the last video I shared this week, this past weekend. When was it? I don't know, during the week sometime. When Facebook was working, I was able to upload it, and now you get to see it. So enjoy, you guys. I hope you share in that experience of immersing in the water element with me, which is something I did. Literally, there was a rain dropping on my drum, and I know I have to still clean it up. I have a special kind of oil for the drum that, I can polish it with after something like that happens. So we'll take care of our instrument. Meanwhile, I hope you enjoy that. That was really kind of a heart opening and mind opening experience for me, because nothing worked as I planned. But good thing we had a backup plan. Good thing I had my phone. Good thing I had my tripod. Good thing I had everything to basically record that and still post and share it with you guys, even though we didn't have our traditional live stream like we do today. I love these, by the way. I love live streams because I get to talk to you right there. So if you have a comment or request or feedback for me, it's so much easier to respond in real time, right? So when I'm seeing your comment show up right there, and I'm like, oh, Yay. Which, by the way, I'm not seeing a lot. Maybe I need to refresh my page. So, but I'll get to them as soon as they come up. I'll get to every comment, I promise. And this was a lesson for me to sort of just let things go with the flow sometimes, that not everything is going to be always on time. Not everything's going to be done. And sometimes I just need time to myself. And sometimes I just need to relax and forget about things that I have to do. So that was an experience for sure. And tonight and tomorrow, we're going to be having an amazing experience with our family, going back to the woods and going for walks with puppies. And that's going to be just like what I need after all the Facebook malfunctions. So there we go. Yeah. And I'm so glad you guys stuck around. I'm so glad you guys are part of this process with me. If you want to get a bit more from me and more detailed sort of emails and stories, you can sign up with my email. It says get my music free. So first 10 emails, you will be getting free downloads of my songs from my first album, Iron Fiddle Saga. Excuse me. I had to sneeze. So it is usually so loud. This is not COVID. I'm usually sensitive to like dust and stuff like that. And there's lots of dust on my desk right now. So no surprise. Anyway. So yes, and it was an experience for me to learn to let go. And I really hope that you allow yourself at least a day or a couple of days a week like that. It's very, very important for mental health and well-being and physical well-being too, because you know that our mental well-being translates into physical quality, physical pain, right? Or some kind of discomfort that we physically can feel in that biological realm. So yeah, it's important to be taking care of yourself and giving yourself at least one day a week to relax. Professional athletes do it all the time. Professional dancers do it all the time. I know, because my friends, some of my best friends are real pros at this. And there is always you have to take a day to rest for your body to heal. So I'm doing a day like that tomorrow. Tomorrow is my no exercise day. Well, I'm probably going to go for walks, but that's great. Walking is amazing. So I started doing that, and more often than I would like, just because I noticed my body needs a lot more rest than it used to when I was in my 20s. So now that I'm in my mid 30s, I'm just feeling some things like I do need a recovery time after a big show. Like if I have a big show, big wedding, big event, anything, the next day, I really need to take it easy. I need to just relax, which I know is hard to do sometimes. And often we are so keen on, substituting one kind of workout with a different kind of workout. So if you don't get to, like, say, do your exercise, you start putting more project work on your plate. Yes, I do that. I'm guilty of that. So sometimes just you have to commit to doing one day that you don't have to mentally and physically engage with any kind of work and just relax, right? So that day is going to be for me tomorrow. And we're also seeing family. So it's kind of 2-in-1. I'm also getting the support group going. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoy this path with me on towards my next album. And why don't we listen to one more song? Here's Connemara. Connemara inspired by beautiful Connemara marble from that Celtic region of Connemara. And I might be wearing also a matching shirt for that too. So it's kind of greenish. Well, the rock is beautiful. It's a greenish bluish. So the reason Ireland actually looks this green is not just because of the greenery and moss and the grass that grows there, but it's also because of that special Connemara marble that is embedded in the rock, and it's beautiful. So it's greenish bluish kind of tint, excellent. And it's got particles of green in it. It's so gorgeous. So when I saw that, when I was writing the song, I was like, I have to write one. But to me, it's also a statement for green technologies, for being more mindful about our planet and our well-being and everyone's who's present in it. So taking care of ourselves, taking care of our planet, taking care of its natural environments and habitats that are responsible for keeping it all going and keeping it together and producing the nutrition and air and oxygen that we all breathe every day, basically. So thank you guys for sticking around. I hope you'd like to join me in my mailing list. It says get my songs free. That's my mailing list. I use MailChimp and I send emails once every weekend. Monday, actually. I write them over the weekend and I send them to you on Monday with the replays of these shows too. So if you ever miss any live streams, you get to do a replay and rewatch it there. All right. So have an amazing Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time, enjoy your families. And I look forward to seeing you next Sunday, our regular time, 12 o'clock. See you then. Bye.